el cel pa' entonar, yeah. Salió de Rosa Pola, ey, ey, estaba perdida y ahora anda en todos lados, ey, ey. Yo y el otro están, ey, ey. Hoy es el día por si no me... Yeah, 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 ey. Vi que te dejaste a tu novio, baby, me alegro. Vamos a celebrarlo en perro negro. Dile a ese que tú no quieres arreglo. Dile a tu pai que quiero que sea mi suegro. Mami tiene el party prendido. Saco, estoy sorprendido. Me dijo que la amiguita está pa' ahí. La loquita es un lío. Si le ponen reggaetón. Hoy se parcha hasta las 6 de la mañana. Quiero que salgas de mi mente. Porque tú tienes cara que tienes la linda. Que los deja loco en chulo como Belinda. Menéame la chapata que me rinda.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Outside Porzingis. Out to the right wing. Outside White. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Someone playing off ball? They're not supposed
Boston now. At Holiday.
Number 2025. Consumer Reports most reliable automotive brand.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and roll with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Down low, Williams.
Stupid ones.
The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Porzingis has got 6 points.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
And they've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Outside, Dort over Porzingis, and stolen by White. Here's Tatum, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around, and good that time. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Holmgren. It's Dort on the way. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Tatum, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the ball. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And it's Dort, top of the key. pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Over Porzingis. Williams for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Outside, Porzingis deflects the pass to the middle. And he can't jam it through. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Back to Holiday. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Tatum. The three-pointer no good.
What?
Outside Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Dort's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And the Celtics making a change here. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Holiday to the inside. Porzingis. Nice D from Williams. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Boston, no good that time either.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Porzingis with the rebound. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 4. Inside, Tatum, automatic.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Elbow shot. That's good on the jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. If he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
To the paint. Here's Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. In the corner, Wallace with it. Stolen by Holiday. White with it. Now defended by Wiggins. They get it back. Brown, no good. Williams looking around. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. Left side, Tatum. Celtics passing it around. And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Holiday. Inside. Now a timeout called by Boston. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Back to Williams. Pass to Giddey. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Dort. White with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Giddey, no good. Boston trailing. Left side, Porzingis. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingsman. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Oh, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without fouling.
White looking around. It's tipped. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. It's Giddey with the drive.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holmgren the screen. And he makes good on the layup. Holmgren's got 8 points.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Porzingis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
To the inside. Here's Holmgren.
And such focus from Horford defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now a timeout called by Boston. Now Holiday. Still yet to score. 4 on the clock. Here's Porzingis for the tie. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. And here we go. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's White. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Williams from outside. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics trailed by 5. Baseline jumper. Another shot. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. On the wing, Holiday. Holmgren with the steal. And now comes Williams leading the break.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they...
What a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
Giddy with it. He has yet to score. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum with the finish on a beautiful break.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. There's the drive. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's White. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Hayward. Shoots over Brown. Here's Joe. Right side, Williams. That one doesn't go. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
That's a funky distance for a jumper. SGA making it look routine.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. The quick look, no good that time. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Hayward for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 7. Over in the corner, Brown. Holiday looking over the floor. And Holiday throws it down.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Hayward. Here's the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander does not fall. Only his 4th miss in 14 attempts. White drives in. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the point. Are coming from for the Thunder.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 5. To the middle. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
On either side of the pick and roll, Tatum is a real threat.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
That one is no good. The Thunder leading by 5. Dort wide open. And the Thunder another 3.
And the 3-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Porzingis with the block. Holiday left side. It's White on the wing. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And it's White missing. The Thunder with the lead. There's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Here's Porzingis. Out to White. Back to Porzingis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell.